Hey everyone, and welcome back to Finance Insider. I'm your host, Ian Alley, and I've spent the last 10 years of my life completely immersed in the world of finance and money. From earning a degree in finance to getting qualified in accounting and then building a career in investment banking, I've seen firsthand how money works, how it's made, and unfortunately, how it's often mishandled. One of the most life-changing skills I've learned throughout this journey is how to effectively manage my own finances, recognize my bad money habits, and break free from them. So, in this video, I'm going to share with you 9 of the most common and detrimental bad money habits that hold people back from achieving their financial goals. More importantly, I'll give you actionable tips and strategies on how to break out of these habits and take control of your financial future. If you're ready to transform your relationship with money, then keep watching. Number 1, paying yourself last. The first and arguably most crucial bad money habit is paying yourself last. I first encountered this concept in Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and it completely revolutionized my thinking. It's a fundamental principle in achieving financial freedom. Kiyosaki explains that there are 2 primary ways people handle their finances. The first way, which he describes as the poor people's habit, is paying yourself last. This is where, as soon as your paycheck arrives, you immediately start paying your rent, your phone bill, your subscriptions, funding your social plans, and then you save whatever's left over, if there's even anything left to save at all. This is a recipe for financial stagnation. The second method, the rich people's habit, is the complete opposite. They pay themselves first, and that's what you need to do. The moment you get paid, take a minimum of 10% and put it directly into your savings account. Treat it like an essential bill, a non-negotiable expense. This is so important because it guarantees that you're consistently building your savings regardless of your other expenses. By prioritizing saving before you spend, you're setting yourself up for long-term financial security. Number 2, getting comfortable with bad debt. The second bad money habit is getting comfortable with bad debt. It seems like debt is just a normal part of life these days. People are using debt to buy the smallest of things, from everyday purchases to holiday gifts to clothes. My rule is simple. Unless I can afford to pay for something outright in cash, I shouldn't be buying it with any form of debt. Remember, credit card companies want you to be bad with your finances. They thrive on your debt. That's how they make their money. The average credit card interest rate is a staggering 22%, which cancels out the benefits these credit card companies are providing if you are not able to pay them off. That's a huge amount of money you're essentially throwing away. High interest debt is a wealth killer, and you need to avoid it at all costs. Number 3, not having a safety net. Bad money habit number 3 is not having a safety net. Life throws curveballs, unexpected expenses, job loss, medical emergencies. These things happen. Without a financial safety net, you're forced to rely on credit cards or loans, digging yourself deeper into debt. This is where that principle of paying yourself first, which we discussed in habit number 1, becomes absolutely crucial. You need to build an emergency fund that covers at least 6 months of living expenses. This is your buffer, your financial cushion. So how do you build this safety net? It's through consistently paying yourself first. Start by putting that 10% away each paycheck. Once you have your stockpile, that 6-month buffer, Then you can start using the additional money you save to build your investment fund and explore other investment opportunities. Number 4, not knowing your income or expenses properly. Bad money habit. Number 4 is not knowing your income or expenses properly. It's simple. Until you know your starting point, how can you possibly know where you want to go? There's a phenomenon called lifestyle inflation. It means your spending tends to rise in proportion to your income. The more money you make, the more you spend. It's a dangerous cycle. You make more money, so you buy a bigger house, a fancier car, and suddenly you're trapped in a lifestyle you can barely afford. Financially savvy people, on the other hand, have a clear understanding of their financial situation. They know their assets, they know their liabilities, and they have a clear, well-defined goal of where they want to be financially. They also know all the steps they need to take to reach that goal. These individuals are far more likely to accumulate wealth compared to those who simply fantasize about being rich, but have no concrete plan to acquire or manage their money. Just being mindful of your finances, tracking your income and expenses, and seeing those numbers in black and white will trigger you into action. It will force you to confront your spending habits and make necessary adjustments. Number 5, having expensive hobbies. The 5th bad money habit is having expensive hobbies. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't enjoy your life, but if your hobbies are constantly draining your bank account, it's time to reassess. A lot of people love to shop, and I get it. Retail therapy can be tempting. But if you're serious about improving your financial position, you need to be mindful of where your money is going. There are 2 main ways to improve your financial situation. You can either save more of your existing income, or you can make more money and create multiple income streams. Ideally, you want to do a combination of both. Number 6, focusing only on saving. Which brings us to bad money habit number 6. Focusing solely on saving money. You can't build significant wealth if you're simply making more money and spending it all. But you also can't build substantial wealth if you're only focused on saving, because there's a limit to how much you can realistically save. Using those cashback sites will only get you so far. To truly build wealth, you have to consider both sides of the equation, how you will save larger percentage of your income and how you will make more money. The saving money side has a cap. The making money side does not. It's infinite. There is unlimited potential upside. Whether it's investing in the stock market, asking for a pay raise, starting a side hustle, or developing a new skill that increases your earning potential, you need to break the bad money habit of thinking that saving alone will make you wealthy. Number 7, paying too much in taxes. Bad money habit. Number 7 is paying too much in taxes. Taxes are likely going to be the single biggest expense in your life. While everyone has to pay taxes, a lot of people just accept their tax bill without question. Wealthy individuals, however, understand the intricacies of the tax system. They utilize legal corporate structures that offer tax advantages, and they hire tax advisors to help them minimize their tax liabilities. If you want to get one step ahead, one of the best ways to increase your wealth is by understanding tax rules in a way that works in your favor. For example, are you taking advantage of tax advantage investment accounts like an ISA in the UK or a Roth IRA in the US? These accounts shelter your dividends and investment profits from taxes. Are you operating under a business structure that offers tax benefits? Now, if you're someone who disagrees with this and prefers to pay more taxes, regardless of whether or not you can legally reduce them, that's your prerogative. But it still doesn't hurt to understand the tax rules. You can reduce your tax bill and then use that extra money to give back to causes that directly align with your values instead of letting the government decide where that money should go. I actually have a video planned on taxes with a summary already outlined, but I've been a bit hesitant to release it. It's a topic that can be quite controversial. So let me know in the comments below if you'd be interested in seeing a video specifically about tax optimization strategies. Number 8, waiting too long to invest. The 8th bad money habit is waiting too long to invest. Once you start accumulating savings, once you have that emergency fund, that buffer we talked about, you need to start thinking about investing that money. You want your money to start working for you, generating returns, and growing your wealth passively. It's also important to diversify your investments so you can weather different economic situations and life's ups and downs. But leaving your money sitting idle in a bank account is a huge mistake. Inflation is a real thing, and it means you're essentially losing purchasing power every single year. Personally, I have a mix of safe investments and riskier investments that I'm willing to potentially lose, but that also offer higher potential returns. Once you've saved up enough for your emergency fund, start looking at different investment strategies. Don't leave any additional money, more than you need for your immediate expenses, sitting in a low interest bank account. I have another video that discusses what you can do with your money during times like the current recession, and I'll link that here for you as well. There will always be reasons why you might feel you can't invest. You might think you don't have enough time, you don't have enough money, or you don't know where to start. But the longer you delay investing, the harder you'll have to work to achieve the same level of financial security. Number 9, not educating yourself about money. The last bad money habit is not educating yourself about money. If you want to get better at managing your money, you have to put the effort in and learn. It won't happen overnight. It requires continuous learning and effort. There's a wealth of resources out there. Read books like Rich Dad, Poor Dad, The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham, and Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. There are also many online resources you can use to learn. You may also enjoy another one that I've linked here on building wealth and making money work for you. So, those are 9 of the most common bad money habits that can sabotage your financial success. Which of these habits resonate with you the most? Let me know in the comments below. And more importantly, what steps are you going to take today to break free from these habits and start building a more secure financial future? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more finance insider tips, and share this video with anyone who you think might benefit from it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.